Welcome to the Cloud 2 version of TimeMoto. Logging into TimeMoto is quick and easy. Enter your email address and password. If this is your first time signing in, simply just click on the Sign Up button to get started. Let's take a look at the calendar. This calendar gives the ability to book people's schedules and absences from a manager's point of view. There is a filtration section on the top left corner so that you can view the diary at an employee level, department level, location, and company level. Department level. You can assign an entire department to a particular task or if they have a team meeting or training. If you want to book the accounts department for training, you can add it to their diary by clicking on the day next to the department that you want to book the training for. I will demonstrate this to you. I will choose a full day for this task. As you can see, I have booked it for today. This is incorrect and I need to edit this. Let me show you how easy it is to do so. Once you have added the event, everyone in that department will have this event added to their diary. Location planning. You can add to the location diary. For example, you have a delivery going to a particular location. Or, you need to have a meeting with the team at that location. You can add this as we added the training in the department's planning. Company planning. This is where you can add a company holiday to appear in all employees' diaries. For example, a bank holiday. Let's view the diaries as a month rather than a week. Employee planning. You can view the employees' hours from left to right, and employees from top to bottom. You can add shifts, holidays, sickness, and more from here. I will show you how in schedules. Schedules. How to create schedules. I am adding John's schedule. As this schedule will be his day shifts, I will call it John Days. I'm going to give him an orange color for days. I won't put a description as the title is self-explanatory. Fixed duration schedule means the employee will work a number of hours given per day. They can work the hours at any time of the day. I am going to add fixed time schedule, as John will be due to work at a specific time. Select the days that they will be working, then the start time of their shift and the time their shift finishes. If they are ever going to work Saturday or Sunday, select them at this point. If the weekend hours are different to the weekday, don't include them to this row. You will have to add a new row as I have just shown. Break type. No break means just that. The employee will not have a break during their shift. Fixed break type. Add the start and end time of their breaks throughout the selected days. Tick the toggle that says auto deduct from the work time. This means unpaid break. Ticking the toggle means that they do not have to sign in and sign out for their break. If you want them to sign in and sign out, you untick the toggle. I am choosing paid break on their 15-minute break time. Rounding type. This is for when a member of staff is a little bit early or a little bit late, but not enough for it to count as overtime. There are two kinds of rounding you can choose from. Interval rounding is one of them. You can choose from nearest, next, and previous for both the check-in and check-out actions. Nearest will put a halfway margin to round forward or backwards. This depends on how many minutes we choose to round. If 30 minutes is entered, the time between 8:30 and 9 o'clock will round forward or backwards. If the clock-in is between 8:45 to 9 o'clock, it will show as 9 o'clock on the report. If the clock-in is 8:30 to 8:45, it will show as 8:30 on the report. If you change the rounding minutes to 60, anywhere from 8:30 will show as 9 a.m. and anywhere between 8 and 8:30 will show as 8 o'clock. Next. If the employee clocks in anywhere between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock, it will show as 9 a.m. on the report. However, if they are 1 minute late, it will show that they arrived at 10 a.m. This will discriminate for lateness. If we change the rounding time to 30 minutes, anywhere between 8:30 and 9 o'clock will show as 9 o'clock on the report. Previous. This works in the same principle as next. However, we will be rounding back. So, anywhere between 8:30 and 9 o'clock will round backwards to 8:30. This really works best for the clock-out action. Clocking out action. This is how you would round at the end of the day. It works in the same principle as the above clocking in action. Rounding at scheduled times. This is better for the start time and end time being particular. The start time minutes before box rounds forwards. We are entering 60 minutes. This will allow all clock-in actions between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock to show 9 o'clock on the report. Minutes after can be used for lateness. If you give a little tolerance, 5 minutes will show 9 o'clock for any clock in action between 9 to 9:05. If you wanted to record lateness, then enter 0. At the end of the day, minutes before is for employees that want to leave early. Adding 0 will record early leaving. If you enter 59 for the minutes after, this will round backwards to 5 p.m. The employee would have to work past 6 p.m. for it to be classified as overtime. After saving your schedules, you are taken to the main scheduling page. You will see the schedule that you have created. John days. You now want to schedule John's night shifts. This time, I am going to set this up as fixed duration. This is where it does not matter what time he works, as long as he has worked the chosen amount of hours for him. There is also a new functionality called conditionally deducted breaks. If John works 6 hours on the day, I want to deduct 30 minutes so he automatically gets a break if he works 6 hours. Type 30 in the first box and 6 in the second box. If John works 8 hours, we can add an additional 30-minute break. Add 30 in the first box and then 8 in the second box. So they get the full hour break for working 8 hours. Then, as previously shown, add the rounding type that you would like. How to set up John's schedules on a rotational calendar. Select Calendar and look for John on the list. Expand to show the month. We would like John to work 1 week day shifts and the following week night shifts. Click on the first Monday of the month to start adding John's day shifts. Choose Schedule from the activity type and look for John days. Select Repeat, as we want it to repeat every 2 weeks, select Monday to Friday. Do not worry about the Saturday and Sunday, I will show you that after. If he is a contractor and he finishes on a particular date, we can click on the Set End Day and select the date. We will use December 31st. Then, press Add to Planning. Now you will see he is added every other week. Now I am going to add the night shifts. I will start these by selecting the second Monday of the month and repeat the same process as before. I want John to work every first Saturday of the month. So, click on the first Saturday in the month. Repeat the same process, only this time I will add for this to repeat every 4 weeks. Now, I want to add John's Sunday shifts to every third Sunday of the month. One, 2, 3, and add schedule. Adding sickness. Click on the day he is unable to work. Select Add absence. Activity type will be sickness. The full day box is already ticked. If the employee left home early due to feeling unwell, you can untick this box and add the time and hours that they were away. You can also add a description. This is what it will look like in the diary. If John wants to book a holiday, He can also request this via the mobile app, and that will be sent to the line manager to approve or decline. Simply add the duration that you would like to be away, and then save this request. You can see your request in the notifications area, as well as pending requests on your employee profile. Projects. Add project. Allocate a code to your projects. This will make it easier to find in the reports or on the time clock. You can choose the code. Add a description if needed. If you want to add a customer name, you can add it to the customer section. Then a color of your choice. The availability section is to select who can use this project. You have two options: everyone, or a custom selection of employees. I will now add a department to the list of employees that can use this project. There are no limitations to the number of projects that you can add. I am going to demonstrate how to clock into a project using the online clocking feature. You can also use the mobile app or a time clock to check into a project. You can see the time I have clocked in at the recent checking action and on today's attendance. For more helpful videos, please like and subscribe to my channel.